All right, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog Monday edition and Tuesday edition, classic early week double feature. And also, yeah, it's been pretty inconsistent edition. I didn't even realize. I really swear that I uploaded more recently than 10 days ago, not including the Sunday, but you know, um, I guess I just forgot to upload some recordings. But yeah, here we are. Um, Fresh week, opportunity to get the challenge done. We've been getting closer and closer. We're looking at a Monday puzzle. Nothing too crazy about this as far as I can tell, at least from the shape. Let's get it started. Probably pecan. Okay, space area. Not something. More. Rose garden. Neglect. Alleys. Lady. One-sided. Jen. Slug. King. Scream. Altos. Okay. TSPs, I guess. Hens. Essa. Or maybe Esta. Here. This should be that. Tablespoon. Best comedy something. Snout. Okay. Do the right thing. HVAC. Does that make sense? No. HDMI. Um, ISO. Mow the lawn. Snowshoe. Server. Ergo. Three Pete's. TLC. Logs. CEO's Caress. Puzzle out. Bleeped. Reno. King Tut. Ennui. Don't. Oars. Probably Urge. Poet, maybe? Sparrow. Solve. Something college. E-sign. Segway. Ins. Okay. CC me. Has. Melt. Esteem. Eerie. Cherub. Malibu. Album. Legal. Vertex. It'll. Merci. Costia. Do unto. Ruse, probably. Avenue. Davidson. Oh, how was Eve? All right. Well, that's quite a good time for a Monday, by my standards, of course. Anything sub 4:30 is really strong. Anything sub 4 is very, very strong. So definitely happy with that time. 00:03:52. I'll admit to not understanding the theme. Um, Trifectas or a phonetic hint to the starts of these three peat. Phonetic hint. Rose, best, David. Three Pete's. Pete Rose, Pete Best? I don't know who Pete Best is. And I don't even really know who Pete Rose is, but I do know who Pete Davidson is. So yeah, I'll admit to this theme not really hitting for me, but I assume that there are people named Pete Rose and Pete Best, and I just don't know who they are. In terms of Phil, Rose Garden and Best Comedy Album both work fairly well. Davidson College a little less so, but at least I know this Pete. So on the whole, I have to say this is probably worse than average theme for me personally. Maybe if you know who these people are, it's a little better. But the rest of the fill was quite clean in my opinion. There were little bits of weird things like the Essos thing. I'm not a huge fan of. There was one other thing that as I was filling in. Oh, NYG, yeah, just didn't seem great to me. But not the end of the world. Um, I would say this tried not to be too ambitious on the theme, and in return tried to make things as smooth as possible. I do. Sbarra twice in 1 week is a little much maybe, but you know, overall, I think this is just like a touch worse than your average Monday puzzle. I would give it like a 4 out of 10. I still enjoyed it, but yeah, it just didn't feel like quite the at the level of other Mondays that I've solved recently. Um, but yeah, um, let's move on to the Tuesday. Double constructor. I always say that's a good sign, but I feel like I've been proven wrong more often than not recently. But this is wide open, um, which maybe that's a good sign for Tuesday. Let's get started. Um, Cynthia Erivo, I think this is pedal, downside up, topsy turvy, as a let it be, a rose, nip at, panic, coyote, Oreo, let it be, no, that doesn't make sense. Neon, barley, mask, this might be mash, at Alia, hi in aloha, kiss cam, tons, cravat, ascot, the tie thing, cry to Alec Guinness, the meek, asps, my tie, that doesn't fit, Jeep, Olays, mojito, of course, in the sticks, tomb, immoral, rabble rouse, is that how you spell that? No, oro, air passage, the art, lot, ship shape, okay. Maybe a disc, and then a duck, um, open, Grand Old Opry, Rita Ora, anyway, we something maybe? Elate, chillaxed. Anyhow, he, they, doofus, captain, metaphor, empty, nester, lento, czars, na, twee, dose, that's probably S, guess could be that, captain, Noah, oh, ends, mood, sense, probably idled, array, I rule, D, tending, maybe needy, ode, urchin, I guess glue, rough house, eased, hurries, slush fund, ions, something limb, lay, REO, riding, foxy, right? Exult, anywho, lounge, not, out on a limb, nary, flying, let it go, tug on, Odie, tag on, okay, uh-oh, got out on a limb, Matt seems wrong, sticks, what on earth, okay, sites, and then lots, malt, alright, pretty similar to last week, fast Monday, slightly slow Tuesday, still basically tied, with pace, again, I don't know what the theme was, I see, it's all like actual nest related stuff. They start in the sticks and then they go out on a limb and then they are flying high. It's a cute little collection of things, I have to say. Empty Nester is maybe not the like perfect revealer, but I think it works well as fill. Um, yeah, this I think in general the fill is pretty good. Rough House and Topsy Turvy are both nice. Mojito was a nice little addition as well. Um, Yeah, and Kiss Kim's kind of cute. Uh, Ali with the double I. I don't know if I've seen that before. This is definitely my fault over here. That cost me probably like 30 seconds. Um, but yeah, once you see tons, it's hard to unsee it. And then in my mind, it was just like, oh, loci, math terms, and then signs, math terms, without thinking too deeply. Um, but, overall, I think this is actually a good puzzle, even though I'm sad that it took me a while. Um, I would give it maybe, I don't know, 6.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.